Netanyahu has ignored that and has continued to attack Iranian outposts when they threaten Israel. And Russia has not liked it, but they've accepted it until recently. And here about 2 weeks ago, as Israel was moving to attack, what happened? Russian airplanes turned back, Israeli ones. And a few days later, Israel went ahead again and was able to take out these Iranian targets. Russia was very, as you can imagine, angry by this, and the tension is very high. Also, there's a young woman, a tourist, and she was in Russia, and she's been accused of having drugs in her suitcase. Now, there's been different reports whether this is true or not. She was not given a translator, and there was some confusion. And so we don't know the reality of the situation. There's conflicting reports. But nevertheless, she is being held previously in a Moscow prison. And her parents and family could visit. They were in Russia. But just today, she was moved away to a prison outside of Moscow. And of course, winter is here. She has no winter clothes, and they didn't make any provisions for that. And likewise, they didn't tell the family she was being transferred. As well, we know that there were many Israeli travelers going through Moscow. And here last week, they were held up for several hours, being unable to pass through and go through passport. So Moscow is playing shenanigans, playing with passports and freedom and such, trying to put pressure upon Israel. So the situation is rather tense, and I thought it would be appropriate at this time that I would simply come to you and ask you to be praying for Israel, the leadership of Israel, the prime minister, the cabinet, the parliament, and the military. Pray as well for this young woman who is in prison in Russia. Her name is Naama Yisachar. So pray for her, Naama Yisachar, that she would be released. There's other issues as well. Perhaps at a later time we'll talk about them. But today, I just wanted to have this introductory update about what's going on in Israel and request prayer. Remember that the best way to keep track of us is through our new app called My Bible Study, again, available at the Apple App Store, at Google Play, and also at Amazon. So please be in prayer for Israel, for Naama Yisachar, for the leadership, for the soldiers, and for God's